Right, welcome back folks. Today what we will be doing is we're changing the tyre rod on this Vauxhall Vivaro B. I think this is from the 2015 to 2019 model, so it come with a 12 months MOT on it when I did get it, but there was a couple of advisories and that was just tyre and tyre rod end for this side. It did have new ones on for the MOT for the other side, but because I'm changing one side, I'm just going to do the pair. Some people say you might not need to do that, but if I'm doing joint on one side, I like to do everything in pairs. Like if I was doing a spring, I'd be doing the spring on the other side as well. So this was an advisory, so we are going to get it changed out today. I've been and bought myself a couple here. I've already done the one on the driver's side, and that did actually develop a clonking. It did actually fail, that one. To say it was only a year old, it had actually failed already, so I've got it here still. I don't know if you'll be able to hear this. I just can you hear that? So that did actually get changed last year. Pattern parts, you see, they don't really last very long. So, but it is only a 10-minute job to change this. So I thought I'd do the both, and I needed to. So it was a good job that I did buy a pair of these. So I'm going to bring you in now. Right. So I've got the light in here. I don't know how well you can see that. So this is the arm in question. So we just got to slacken this nut here. I believe this is a 17mm, and then we just got to crack this nut here. I believe that's about a 22mm. That I haven't got a 22mm spanner, so I've just used an adjustable on the other side, and it works a treat. You've only just got to crack it off, and then once you've undone your top nut there, they just wind off. You don't really want to move this nut too far. You just want to literally uncrack it, unwind it, butt the other one up to it, and then just nip that nut back up again. But when you do change these arms, you do really need to go down to your local garage and get this vehicle tracked up. So once I've done these, I will be going to get the vehicle tracked up, and hopefully we're going to get the van MOT'd, because the van's due for an MOT in about a week and a half. So if we can get it done at the same time, that'll be a result. So let's get started now and get this track rod, tyre rod end off. So I'm just going to get my socket on there. Oh, that wasn't very tight, was it? So that's already coming off now. And just bear in mind, you might want to get yourself a spanner just to see if you're actually turning in the middle, because if you are turning, there's actually a star key on there that you can hold back on it. So on the other side, I was lucky enough that it didn't spin. So, and at the minute, this one ain't spinning as well. I've had it soaking in WD-40 for about 5 minutes, so that's always one job that really does pay off. Before you start a job, just go round whatever you're taking off and just give it a soak in WD while you're getting your tools and all your other bits out. Let that soak and do its thing before you start doing your job. I haven't actually popped that out of there yet, because I want that to lever again so I can undo this here. So I say I've just got myself an adjustable. Right, again, so we're just gonna get our batch on there and pull that there. There we go. So that's just literally unnipped now. I'm not going to wind it back. Top nut's off now. Just give that a tap down. There we go. So that just winds off now, as you can see. Remember not to remove or turn that nut. So we don't want to really disturb that, because when we come to put our tyre rod back on, it should be pretty much in line as where it come off. So, but definitely still worth advise to get your tracking done, because otherwise that could lead into uneven tyre wear, and that's the last thing you want, because that's going to be another pair of tyres. Oh yeah, listen to that. And that again is knackered, and it's spinning in the shaft and everything. So that's another one well and truly gone. So this will be a job well done. I don't know if you might notice, it's actually quite nice and clean in there, because when I start doing the job, I like to just clean the vehicle up a bit as well. So this is the new one here. It comes with a little protector on there. Just do remember to take that off. I've seen people try and fit them with them on the car, so you don't want to be doing that. So as I say, just wind your new one on. Take note not to cross thread it, because you could be in a bit of trouble then. You're making your job a bit bigger than you want. So you just wind that right up to that nut, then just back it off a tiny bit just so you can nip that nut back up, and yeah, so you should be in your ballpark figure where you need to be then. So there we go, we've bottomed out now, so I'm just going to back that off, tighten that up, and see, this one's, you can tell this is a new one because it's nice and tight. There we go, get your new nut, just put that on. Just tighten it up. And just, you ain't got to go too major, ain't got to swing off it, but make sure it's tight. That'll do. And then what we'll do next is we'll just nip our little nut back up there. There we go. And that is the tie rod changed on a Vauxhall Vivaro B, and it'll be the same with the Renault Trafics and the Nissans as well. So it's pretty much straightforward, the same on every vehicle, to be honest with you, but this is just showing you it on the Vivaro. So yeah, that was an advisory last year, and you can see why that was. Now it's over the year, it's knackered basically. So job well done. I'm going to get it booked in for its tracking now and MOT. So I'm happy with everything left in there now, all cleaned up. You want to get everything out from under the vehicle. So we'll get our wheel back on. Where's the holes there? Just get your old studs. And the beauty of doing this job, you don't need no power tools really. You can actually do it all by hand. You can see that we only needed the 17mm ratchet, 22mm spanner if you have one, but to hand we didn't have one, so we just used the adjustable, and all you need is your wheel brace to take your wheel off. So, and again, this is a 19 wheel nut, this, so pretty much you only need 3 items of tools: the 19 for your wheel nuts, your 17 for your ball joint nut, and your 22 to undo your lock nut there. So, and also when you do have your vehicles jacked up, please do put an axle stand under it as well, just for precaution. By all means leave the jack under there as well, and I always chuck the wheel under there, just gets the wheel out of the way, and it also, if something did fail under there, it's also got the wheel to drop on as well. So just another little precaution there. So I've just nipped them up by hand, and then when it's on the floor we'll just use our bar to tighten them up to spec, and that'll be job done. So this is only a quick little fast blast video. If you haven't already, check out the playlist where we are converting this van into a day van, and there'll be a few other little jobs coming on there. We need to do front and back bumper repairs, replace, or not sure what we're doing yet, but there will be a bit of paint going on this van as well, so keep an eye out for that. And I still do need to get myself a new shock absorber as well. So, but yeah, I'm happy with the van. So until next time, we'll see you about.